Malta Skill Pass Phase 2, Q&A. Line waiter, Quino 1. What is your assessment of technology's influence on contemporary lifestyles? Well, I think technology has changed our lifestyle a lot. It makes life easier and more connected. But at the same time, people are becoming more dependent on it and spending less time in real social interaction. Quino 2. How would you address a situation where a newly arrived guest is unfamiliar with the local language? If a guest is unfamiliar with the local language, I would try to communicate in simple English, use body language, or even a translation app. My main aim would be to make the guest feel comfortable and understood. Keynote 3. What motivated your decision to pursue employment in Malta? I decided to work in Malta because it's a great place for career growth in hospitality. The international work environment and cultural diversity really motivated me to choose this opportunity. Quayeno 4. Could you please provide a self-introduction? Sure, my name is MD Sabir Hussein, and I am currently working in Saudi Arabia. I have 3 years of experience in hospitality and customer service. I am hardworking, adaptable, and enjoy working with people, always trying to give my best service. Quino 5. How is climate change impacting your nation's climate, and what are its effects on the agricultural sector? Climate change is strongly affecting Bangladesh. We are facing higher temperatures, heavy floods, and rising sea levels. Sometimes there is too much rain, and other times there is drought. This creates big problems for agriculture because crops get damaged, soil loses fertility, and farmers face low harvests. It also affects food supply and people's livelihood. Guino 6. If smoking is not permitted and someone is observed smoking, how would you address the situation? If someone smokes in a no-smoking area, I would politely tell them about the rule and ask them to move to the smoking area. I always stay calm and respectful while handling it. Quino 7. Could you please share what is particularly well known in your country? My country, Bangladesh, is well known for its rich culture and traditions. We are famous for our festivals like Pohela Boishakh, traditional music, folk dances, and delicious food like biryani and pitha. People also admire our beautiful rivers, natural landscapes, and handicrafts. Quino 8. In the event a guest misplaces an item, what actions would you take? If a guest loses something, I would first listen carefully to understand what it is. Then I would check the lost and found and ask staff to help find it as soon as possible. Quino 9. How do you plan to enhance your skills and work performance on a daily basis or in the near future? I try to learn every day by observing others, taking feedback, and practicing my skills. This helps me improve and give better service to guests. Keynote 10. Could you please define art? Additionally, what forms of art are widely recognized in your country? Art is a way to express feelings, ideas, and culture creatively. In Bangladesh, painting, traditional music, dance, folk art, and handicrafts like Nakshi Kantha are very popular. Famous artists like Zainul Abidin and SM Sultan have made a big impact and inspired many people. Quino 11. In what ways can human error contribute to fire incidents? Human errors can cause fire incidents when people are not careful. For example, leaving things that can catch fire nearby heat, forgetting to turn off the stove, or using electrical items wrongly can start a fire. That's why it's important to be careful and follow safety rules. Quino 12. What is considered the most crucial aspect for both employees and customers within the hospitality industry? I believe the most crucial aspect in hospitality is customer satisfaction and safety. If guests feel comfortable and cared for, then employees can also work confidently and provide their best service. Quino 13. Could you please share what genres of music you enjoy listening to? I really enjoy listening to Indian music, especially Bollywood songs because they're full of energy and melody. I also like Bangladeshi Nazrul Giti and Rabindro Sangeet. They give me peace and a strong cultural feelings. Quino 14. Could you describe the process you follow when cleaning a guest room? When I clean a guest room, I always follow a proper process. First, I remove used items. Then I clean and sanitize all areas, replace fresh linen, and finally check that everything looks neat and welcoming. Quino 15. What steps would you take if the elevator were to malfunction? If the elevator stops working, I would first stay calm and reassure the guests. Then I would press the emergency button, call maintenance, and wait for professional help without taking any risks. We know 16. Please explain the importance of personal hygiene and grooming within the hospitality industry. I believe personal hygiene and grooming are the first things guests notice. When staff look clean, fresh, and professional, it builds trust and sets the right image for the business. It's not only about appearance, but also about health, safety, and showing respect to the people we serve. Keynote 17. In the event that a colleague or customer experiences a slip and fall, what steps would you take? If someone slips and falls, I would first check if they are okay and get medical help if needed. I'd make sure the area is safe so no one else gets hurt, inform my supervisor immediately, and note down what happened. My main focus is always to stay calm and keep everyone safe. We know. If a fire incident occurs within the hotel or restaurant, what actions would you, in case of a fire, my focus would be on keeping everyone safe. I guide people to the nearest exit and avoid elevators. If I'm trained, I would use an extinguisher, but life always comes first. After evacuation, I'd stay with the team and follow the emergency plan. Keynote 19. In the unfortunate event of a robbery at the hotel or restaurant, what action will you take? If a robbery happens in our hotel/restaurant, in that case, my first priority is to keep everyone safe. I would stay calm, avoid confrontation, and make sure no one gets hurt. Once it's safe, I would immediately call the police and inform management. I would also give a clear report of what I saw to help the investigation. For me, protecting people always comes first. Keynote 20. Could you explain the importance of hand washing before and after handling food? I believe hand washing is one of the most powerful habits in hospitality. Before handling food, it makes sure meals are clean and safe for guests. After handling food, it prevents germs from spreading and avoids cross-contamination. It may look like a small step, but it really shows professionalism, care, and respect for customer health.